Miles. Today we're going to make Charlie's favorite spaghetti. So we're going to get started right away making the red sauce, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a package of about 5 Italian sweet sausages, decase them, and brown them. So join us now. We'll be browning them, and we're going to put together my favorite spaghetti that you'll just love. Alrighty, we got our meat in here uncased, and we are beginning to brown it. Take a spatula and you want to break it up into small pieces. Now, a lot of red sauce that you'll try, a lot of times they don't put meat in it, but you know, I'm a meat eater, so I love to put sausage in. Now, for the people who are mild at heart, you definitely want to use sweet sausage for if you're eating like with my parents who can't deal with the spicy stuff, and if you're like me with my friends who are from Texas, we get the spicy sausage. To this we're going to add one 32 ounce, or 28 ounce I should say, can of crushed tomatoes. Now don't say anything, because we should always use fresh if we can, but sometimes we can't. So here is our fresh tomato. Now you want to turn the heat down after you get the meat brown to about low. And we're going to let it simmer for a little bit, and then we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. One last thing, we're going to add pour yourself a full glass of wine, which you can't drink, pour it in, otherwise put about 1/2 cup of wine. Any red wine will do. A hint, if you like to cook with wine, buy wine in a box. It never goes bad, and you can use those boxes just for cooking. Get a box of red and a box of white. They're about $18 a box for a 5-liter box, and you will always have cooking wine with a little spigot. Just fill up your glass, pour it in. It'll never go bad. One of the best things that you'll ever do for cooking. So, in a little bit, we will stir this down for about 15 minutes, and we will be back. Alrighty, it's starting to reduce. We've cooked it about 15 minutes now. So we've got it reducing. We're going to put good, healthy tablespoon of minced garlic in there. Maybe, just a little bit more. To that, we're going to add about a tablespoon of sea salt. Now, I typically don't salt too much until the end, because then we can fine tune it, but a little bit at the beginning. We put a little bit of dash of some pepper. Now I have a little herb garden, so I have parsley, basil, and oregano. Now, there's a difference between oregano, believe it or not, and if you have any of your Italian brand oregano, you should try to get it. It's a little bit more hearty in the flavor. And so I've chopped all that up. Throw it right on in there. Alright, on my recent trip to Italy, peppercorn frantonuma. Now, in case I've said that wrong, which I am almost positive I did, this is what you put on pizza. And it's got a lot more kick than the normal stuff you get. So we're going to add a little bit of this, and then we're just going to let it continue to reduce down for about 30 minutes total time, and we'll be done. I'm going to put the cover on it, let it cook for about 30 more minutes, and we'll be back. Alright, we've been cooking it for about 30 minutes, and we're going to now add the last secret ingredient, and that is Lucky Leaf cinnamon applesauce. We're going to put one little container in there, mix it up. I kind of like to yin and yang my food, so we've got some sweet and a little bit of sour with the apple in there, a little bit of cinnamon. We're just going to throw a little bit of great flavor, so we're going to mix the applesauce in there. We're going to let it cook for about 5 minutes more. We're going to taste it. We're going to season it with salt and pepper. Then we're going to put on our favorite pasta. So you can start boiling the water for your favorite pasta. Make it according to its instructions. And then all we got to do is add the red sauce to the pasta. We're done. So, about 10 minutes, we'll put it onto the pasta. See you then. Now, of course, the last phase to finishing off your pasta is to put on some freshly grated Parmesan cheese all over the top. And there you have it, Charlie's Spaghetti.